All right, so let's dive into AI in healthcare.
Okay.
Specifically, its role in research.
All's good.
We've got articles, clinic summaries.
Yeah.
We even got some info on this new tool, Consensus GPT.
Yeah, very cool.
So our mission today is to kind of cut through the hype
Okay.
and see what's truly significant, how AI might be changing the way we approach healthcare and make decisions about it.
Great.
Really interesting stuff.
Yeah. And to kick things off,
Okay.
we're starting with a name you might recognize. Cochrane.
Okay.
They're known for those really thorough, systematic reviews of healthcare interventions.
Okay, so like the Mythbusters of the medical world.
Yeah, exactly.
Got.
Like Mythbusters with lab coats.
Okay, so Mythbusters with lab coats.
Yeah.
But why is Cochrane's involvement with AI
Right.
such a big deal?
Well, because they're known for being incredibly cautious.
Oh,
They don't
God.
just jump on trends lightly.
Right.
So the fact that they are not only acknowledging AI, but actively exploring its potential in healthcare research, well, that speaks volumes.
So it's not just a passing fad for them.
Right.
They're actually putting it to work.
Absolutely. They've been integrating AI and machine learning into their processes for a while now.
Okay.
A great example is Cochrane Crowd,
Okay.
which is a citizen science platform that leverages the power of the crowd to classify and analyze research data.
That's a really clever way to make research more efficient.
Yeah.
But what about generative AI?
Right.
How does that fit into all of this?
So generative AI, that's a whole other ballgame.
Okay.
It's AI systems that can actually create new content,
Okay.
like text images, even code.
Wow.
In the context of healthcare,
Yeah.
imagine AI helping researchers to generate hypotheses,
Okay.
summarize huge amounts of data,
Yeah.
or even draft research papers.
That sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Is Cochrane embracing this full force?
I think they're approaching it with their characteristic caution, which is exactly what you want from an organization like Cochrane.
Right.
Their whole focus is on ensuring the information they provide is trustworthy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You wouldn't want them just jumping on every AI bandwagon without thoroughly vetting it.
right.
So how are they ensuring this responsible use of AI?
Well, they're not going it alone.
Okay.
They've teamed up with other major players
Okay.
in evidence synthesis,
Mm-hmm.
the Campbell Collaboration, and ICSR
Okay.
to develop guidelines for using AI responsibly.
So like setting the ground rules for this new era of AI-driven research.
Exactly.
Which is super important, especially when it comes to healthcare.
Absolutely. It's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about how it's implemented.
Yeah.
And who benefits from it.
Right.
And this commitment to responsible AI, it isn't just theoretical.
Right.
They're taking concrete steps
Right.
to make sure that AI tools meet rigorous standards before they're widely
Be
adopted.
kind of like a quality control team for healthcare AI.
Exactly.
That makes me feel a lot better about all this.
Yeah.
Knowing that someone is keeping a close eye on things.
Absolutely. And they're establishing this robust evaluation process
Okay.
to ensure that only tools that meet their standards
Okay.
get that Cochrane stamp of approval.
That stamp of approval carries a lot of weight, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In the world of evidence-based medicine, that seal of approval from Cochrane
Yeah.
signals to researchers
Yeah.
and healthcare professionals
Right.
that this is a tool that they can trust.
That's not just about developing guidelines.
Right.
It's about putting those principles into action.
Exactly. And they're not just focusing on external tools.
Okay.
Cochrane is also incorporating AI into their own work.
Now that's what I call walking the walk.
Right.
What kind of things are they doing?
Well, for one,
Okay.
they're exploring ways to use AI
Mm-hmm.
to generate plain language summaries of their reviews,
Okay.
making that valuable information more accessible to a wider audience.
That's huge. Making those findings understandable for everyday people like me.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
They're also looking at how AI can help to flag retracted papers,
Okay.
which is really crucial for maintaining the accuracy and reliability
Right.
of the information in the Cochrane Library.
Because a retracted paper is basically like
Yeah,
a myth that's been busted.
precisely.
Okay.
They're also exploring ways to use AI to improve the search functionality
Okay.
of the Cochrane Library itself,
Mm-hmm.
making it easier for users to find exactly what they need.
But with all this talk about Cochrane and their approach to AI,
Yeah,
is anyone else engaging with this in healthcare research?
absolutely.
Uh-huh.
The broader research community is starting to grapple with the implications of AI for evidence synthesis.
Okay.
For instance, Cochrane, Germany, recently hosted an AI symposium.
Okay.
Where researchers share their insights and experiences using AI in systematic reviews.
Sounds like a fascinating event.
Yeah.
What were some of the key takeaways?
Well, the findings highlighted
Okay.
both the potential and the challenges of using AI in this field.
Okay.
While the adoption of some of those traditional AI tools has been somewhat slow.
Okay.
There's a lot of excitement about newer technologies
Okay.
like language editing and data extraction.
Sounds like it's still early days.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of potential here for AI to really make some changes in the world of research.
Definitely. And Cochrane is providing a valuable platform for this conversation to unfold. Their open access journal, Cochrane Evidence Synthesis and Methods, is actively encouraging researchers to delve deeper into this. The impact of AI on their work.
So they're really taking a leadership role here, not just in terms of setting standards, but also fostering discussion.
Exactly.
And encouraging further exploration.
They recognize that this is a conversation that needs to happen now.
Right. And speaking of conversations, I'm curious to learn more about Consensus GPT.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit and take a closer look at how Consensus GPT is putting the power of AI into the hands of researchers and even everyday people like yourself. Right.
So Consensus GPT, it sounds like one of those tools that could really change how we access research.
Right.
What makes it so special?
Well, for starters, it's incredibly user-friendly. You don't need a PhD to navigate it.
Right.
You can ask questions in plain English like you'd ask a colleague.
Okay.
And it pulls relevant information directly from those research papers.
Okay, so no more wading through all that dense academic jargon.
Exactly.
That's a win in my book.
Yeah.
Can you give me like an example of what I could ask it?
Imagine you're curious about the cognitive benefits of creatine.
Okay.
You could simply type in, what are the effects of creatine on brain function?
Okay.
And Consensus GPT will analyze this vast database of research papers to give you a concise answer.
Wow.
Based on the latest evidence.
That's amazing.
No more sifting through endless Google search results. Hoping to find something reliable.
Exactly.
But is it just for simple questions?
No. You can use it to draft literature reviews.
Okay.
You can filter your searches based on specific criteria, like study design or journal prestige.
Wow.
You can even find papers on really niche topics.
Okay.
Let's say you're interested in the connection between visceral fat and cancer.
Yeah.
Consensus GPT can help you pinpoint the most relevant research on that.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
It really democratizes access to scientific knowledge.
Exactly. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
AI's impact on evidence-based medicine is only going to grow from here.
It makes you wonder, like, what the future holds for all this.
Yeah.
How will AI change the way research is conducted?
Right.
Published, shared even.
It's fascinating to think about.
Yeah.
Will we see a shift towards more collaborative AI-assisted research?
Right.
How will the role of the researchers themselves evolve?
These are all questions that Cochrane and the wider research community are exploring.
It's exciting and a bit daunting at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's clear AI is here to stay.
It is. And as we navigate this new frontier, it's essential to keep in mind that AI is a tool.
Right.
It's up to us to use it responsibly to benefit everyone. And that's where organizations like Cochrane play such a crucial role.
Right.
Setting standards and ensuring that AI is used ethically and effectively.
So this deep dive has given us a glimpse into this complex and rapidly evolving world of AI in healthcare.
Right.
We've seen how organizations like Cochrane are approaching it cautiously with a focus on responsible use.
Yeah.
And we've explored the potential of tools like Consensus GPT to revolutionize the way we access and interact with research.
You hit the nail on the head.
Really interesting stuff.
And remember, this is just the beginning.
Right.
The conversation about AI's role in evidence-based medicine is just getting started.
So stay curious, keep exploring.
Yeah.
And maybe even try out Consensus GPT for yourself.
Exactly.
Who knows what insights you might uncover.
And, as always, approach the information you find, whether it's from AI tools or traditional sources, with a critical and discerning eye.
Great advice. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.